them. And yet a free throw, they get 19-11 midway through the first. In a must-win game for coach if you're thinking about the NCAA tournament. Saw 0 for 4, 1 for 5 assists. The shooter all day long, and after the games are wrapped up, they will be your source for all that's going on with the tournament in Nashville at Bridgestone as Keon Brooks takes the long range.
First efficiency against an SEC opponent in the last 20 years for Kentucky. That's how poor their offense was in the first 20 minutes.
Dante Allen starts the second half.
Continues, man, to be the most physical guy in the building.
Here Cal shoot it to Mintz. He didn't get a chance to. Instead, Sarr does, and he knocks that one down.
Second people out of the way, aren't they? Mississippi State.
Sure are. Their 7th offensive rebound of the game. Sarr knocks down another clock. 3, 2, and the shot from deep. Too strong. Jackson with a rebound. And cut it to single digits. Allen. Look out, he's back to technology, and he has gone very deep today.
And he also,
having the return of Terrence Clark.
But he also said, if I put a guy on the mound that's throwing strikes and getting everybody out, I'm going to ride with him. That's Dante Allen.
Allen to Brooks. He continues to spin. He got caught. They had Allen open for a second. Now he'll launch a three. That's good. Jay Stewart, he got 2 cats to leave their feet. Dante Allen has 23 points on 6 threes.
You cannot leave Dante Allen if you're Mississippi State.
Sarr fouled, and it goes down the stretch. The key for him and for Kentucky, keeping him on the floor and out of foul trouble. Shot in and out from Bryant. Jackson quickly up with it. He knocks it down. So few teams establish those relationships, especially with guys that are freshmen. You don't know these kids. Certainly that's the case much more with Kentucky than South Carolina. Sarr can launch, and he does. Knocks down a 3 from straight away.
They are flying around, active on the other end. When Kentucky gets the ball back, we'll talk about it some more, but I think Frank Martin feels really good about his club defensively, considering they gave up 101 earlier this week to Arkansas.
Boston, that time he was wide open. 2:51 to go here. Askew, who didn't start, on the floor. Look out. Boy, Bryant was right there, and the ball was thrown over his head. They've missed on 2 of those easy layups on just the inbounds pass.
Keep that ball moving. Keep it hot. Don't let it stick.
Well, slow motion. Oh, they got to start making shots, and that'll help. TJ Moss buries a 3. DJ Boston's once in the act. Oh, that net is...
Just keep track of that number now as we get closer to March, and keep your eye on those teams.
Lawson no good, but the vet came right down the shoulder of Sarr. They don't call it. The other thing that's happened here, Jimmy, the last couple of minutes, we've seen Devin Askew blow by his defender. It's led to layups, free throws, and offensive
voice, and those are the kind of guys under every coach that make big steps. Trying to shave Boston off that little Reggie Miller cut across the top right there, and a pin down on the weak side. Kentucky's running good stuff right now.
They free Boston up the screen, and he knocks it down. He gets fouled.
It's a problem, and there's the last play. Just lack of awareness by Jackson. Doesn't jump to the ball. The weak side defense in there, and Ole Miss is up 6-2.
Keon Brooks, free throw line jumper.
I think the conversation will go deeper as we need to wrap this up and move on in terms of, are we making sure we're getting our kind of guys? And again, do we have a break?
Jump shot missed. Battle for the boards. Keon Brooks has it, and Wildcats had a 3-on-2 at one point. Mintz slowed down. Here's Boston, wide open 3. Got it.
Respect that basketball around the rim, and Boston just steps right into one. So 23-16 game. Kentucky hasn't been clean on offense yet, but they're hanging in there because their defense has gotten better the last 4 minutes.
Keon Brooks, Illinois and Ohio State, Saturday, 4 o'clock Eastern. What a Saturday showcase presented by 5 Hour Energy. And then the game that never seems to fail. It always lives up to its billing, regardless of rankings or not. Duke, Carolina, Saturday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. You get some real baseball with some fans in the stands as the major leagues come back. And this season, college basketball, our final Super Tuesday. SAR 3. Got it.
Luck factor. Yep. Kentucky has been at the bottom of it all year long. And this is I don't know if this figures in or not, but when a 14% shooter has made 3 on you, I don't know what to say. Better play through it, though. If you're Kentucky, you're down 4.
Long 2.
Keep good stop. We don't talk about the ability of the guy to stop near enough in basketball. That was a fast, quick, purposeful stop by Schuler.
We'll keep an eye here on these last 4 and the scoring ability of both.
Fantastic. Terrific shot blocker. Excellent timing and feel. And just really continues to show rapid improvement with each game.
Mintz gets it over. 3-pointer goes.
Good hands from behind there by Boston to trigger that defense.
Johnson lost it. Mintz threading the needle, and the layup is good, and a foul.
To them. They're not in a hurry to take a shot.
Jumper doesn't go for Keon Johnson. Kentucky clears the rebound.
And it's pretty clear that Kentucky's going to outshoot them from the perimeter right now.
Boston the pull-up. Wow. Everything is cooking right now for
court. They're going to put too much pressure on their offense.
That last block by Jackson, incidentally, the 53rd of the season. Number 1 in the Southeastern Conference. Boston lines up a 3 and knocks it down. It's just, like you said, keep it close, keep it single digits if you can by halftime. 13 losses for Kentucky this year. 9 of them they have led in the second half and let it get away.
Well, this is what Vanderbilt wanted. They wanted a quarter court game against Kentucky. They didn't want to give them easy buckets. They wanted to keep them off the free throw line. You know, and ask you.
Threes, he's okay
he's
with
even
either.
Happier.
18-12.
Better defensive job in the middle of the paint there by Kentucky. Let's see if they can get something. Go to the hoop.
Turn it over.
There you go.
Gets inside for the Duke.
He is going to be an outstanding pro, one of 4 freshmen in the country, Moody, averaging 16 or more points right there with Cade Cunningham, the best ones out there right now.
Cameron Thomas, Cade Cunningham, yep, all freshmen averaging just over 16 a game. He's at 16-4. Boy, Boston just looks better. More
in the first half as a foul. Bam,
there you go. Good call, Jimmy. He knocks that one down. Yeah, Moody only played 5 minutes with the 2 fouls. He's got 6 points now. He's 2 of 3 from 3.
Yeah, he's just too good, man. You got to have a versatile defender the entire possession on Moody because he will also get on that offensive glass.
Maturity, so it really is in the same class that he should be in.
SAR for 3. Yes.
He's a capable shooter now. He's not shown it, though, when you look at the stat sheet, but he's very capable of putting points quickly on the board. You know, early in the year, they were averaging like 70 points a game. When you look at Tennessee, but it has been a struggle for them to score. I mean, as of late.
Hits a 3.
If they had won a game playing against Texas, that would have been a big boost for them. Jay Billis had said that at the time, and I couldn't agree more with Jay. I said that at the time. That game loss was a big loss when it was canceled.
And Texas. There's Tillman as Pickett gets worked on. 3 ball, too strong. Box out from where?
Mitchell Smith has not made a 3-point shot in that corner 3 times in a row with Isaiah Jackson flying at him. There you go. There's your college coaches going forward with a one-time transfer rule possibly coming in. Get your roster old, keep it old. Let it fly, Sar.
He does, and he knocks it down.
Oh, simple little touch without the ball. 3 possessions in a row, scores. Come on now, you got a little pride, man. Play some defense.
They've got Mintz a ball fake into the paint, and there is Isaiah Jackson. It feels like his assists and his rebounds. He missed that layup, and it's Kentucky basketball. Allen, that's his shot, knocks down a 3, and just like that.
With the B Foundation raising money, anything he does it the right way, with passion, pride, and feeling.
Mintz all the way into the paint. He kicks Allen, tough 3 from the corner, gets it to go.
That's the 3rd one he's made. Somebody been telling me he's playing in Tuscaloosa. He shot that from Mobile, Alabama. They're shooting from Mobile, from Birmingham. And they'll show some patience here offensively.
No, Boston, that's good. BJ Boston used that.
Watford the drive, held up there by Brooks, and it's a rebound for Kentucky. Kentucky being very physical with Trendon Watford to start this ball game.
Calipari also said when Mintz is on the floor with Askew, he wants him to play the role of point guard. Good pass to Brooks for the flush. Just like that. Free.
Isolated and tried to beat him on a baseline drive, and LSU went right to it.
Allen left wide open. That's risky business as Ware fights for it. Sarn picks it up. Kentucky's being the tougher team right now. He'll shoot it again. Dante Allen buries another one. Deep floater. That's good. The first 4 of the second half go to LSU.
He's good. Cam Thomas is good on the 4th or 5th bounce. Now, he can punch it on you on 1 and 2 and get to that rim, but he's also really good and tough and strong now on bounce 4, bounce 5. Just sit down and guard right now if you're LSU. Just guard up, man.
Askew over in the first half, 0 for 4, 6 on the shot clock. Good pass. Good look from Mintz to Sarn.
Right? I mean, there hasn't been a team like this since the 20s. In a lot of ways that you could measure it.
Yeah, shooting the basketball, turnovers, record-wise, of course.
But you know what? They're not the only blue blood struggling this year, because North Carolina and
face and fire shot, no. Jackson, great hustle inside. Ten on the shot clock for Mintz.
So you go under that screening action. Yeah, until they hit a 3.
Kentucky 3-1. Everybody's chasing Alabama in this league. And Alabama with a game today against Arkansas at home. Not sure the status of Herb Jones. Bruner is out. Yeah, you don't want to fall 2 games behind Alabama the way they looked Tuesday night in Rupp. I wouldn't if I was in this league.
The fact that Herb Jones has been ruled not out for a long period of time and ruled possible to play today is huge. Mintz threw up an alley-oop. Ware went to get it, but Wildcat defenders, and then just flipped it over his shoulder, and Reese knocked down a 3. They all make threes.
Reese has really been a big...
With several COVID stoppages, what's the challenge when you're dealing with so many starts and stops?
Well, you know, I think about how many times guys have missed practice. You know, in the rhythm that you have in practice. Now, Mike is a terrific coach. He's going to do a great job. He's got some fire in the stomach for this game in particular and for his team because he thinks they can get to another level.
Always seems to be the case when Kentucky comes to town, regardless who the opponent is. Good-looking feed and the throwdown by
peak athlete. I'm excited to see him attack the rim and make plays for his team today.
Outstanding defender. He was a consensus second team preseason All-SEC pick. I think some people were a little surprised when he returned, but certainly Mike White thrilled to have Scotty Lewis back in a Florida uniform.
Absolutely. I'm really impressed with Devin Askew. You know, he lost his starting spot. He went offensively. Oh, terrific hustle play by DeRougie above the rim.
DeRougie has made his presence felt on this one as the alley-oop is thrown down.
It's a case, I don't know if that was the intended consequence, but that's definitely what happened.
Well, whatever it's been that he's been saying to the officials or his team, it's worked.
Yeah, they're playing very well right now. They're in a good rhythm, and they're very unselfish with the ball movement. And Mintz has been playing spectacular.
3 on the way by Askew. It goes down. And
3 different head coaches. This team will have a great first half against us because it's their biggest game of the year.
Askew for 3.
5 lead changes and 12 ties in this game.
You've got Allen in, the sharpshooter from outside, and expect the ball to be in Sarr's hands at some point. They've had a hard time containing him, especially keeping him off the foul line. Tom, what you'll notice where we're sitting, the cuts are very slow on the offensive end by Kentucky. Easy to guard.
Ball fake for Allen in the 3. Got it. Second triple of the night.
8 to shoot. Molinar going one-on-one, and Askew stolen away. Ahead to Mintz, 3-on-1, and Kentucky finishes.
And gets underneath there quite a bit.
Yeah. Sometimes it's called, sometimes it's not.
Yeah.
It's the ultimate judgment call in basketball. I once had a veteran official say, what I look for, did he freeze the defender with the move?
Good point.
And if he does that, I'm blowing the whistle. If he doesn't, I'm letting it go. Shot clock.
And we know how energetic Cal is on the sideline. Now will his players respond to Tony Barbie's not the same way.
A three would cut it to 3. Allen has had the hot hand, gives it off to Mintz.
And I would look for him again.
Turning for steal. That time it was Molinar. Numbers for State. Not sure what that was.
Wow,
What it was a terrible alley-oop. Here comes Kentucky with numbers. 3-on-2. An open 3. Knocked out. Now Mintz. Mintz
Great defense.
Wow. And then a rejection by Smith.
Possession.
Don't have to hurry. They had a fresh shot clock. Well,
just looking like a more complete team with both Johnson and Jones in the lineup at the same time. A good look for a straight-on 3 for Williamson, but it won't go down.
Yeah, that backcourt is really a backcourt that knows how to play. If you look, Jones has really been in back play. That's ready to play. The pandemic hit Virginia, and you would expect them to be a lot better than what they've played thus far. A veteran team. Now they got the big words in their lineup. I think Mike Britain's club's capable of getting some quality wins.
Top it again. Turnaround jumper. Got it.
Are you serious?
Davis 5 to shoot. Off the bounce. Davis in the lane. R.J. Davis through contact. Czar keeps it alive, and now Mintz runs the catch.
Nice look.
And Boston finishes.
On the low post.
Sharp banging with Ware. Gets through. Couldn't finish. Mintz eyes up. Outlet to Boston. Cats on the run. Boston attacks.
Durham on the floor.
Yeah, in fact, the last game against Ohio State, he fouled out with more than 7 minutes left to play in that game, and the boards for Ohio State certainly affected it.
And there's your zone. He should be a coach, Tom. Nice little inside look for the big fella.
Because the young players don't really know the older players.
Quick jab. He's got the license to take him, obviously. That middle of the zone, which you saw before, right there, wide open. And just tempting them to get that shot.
Drills to teach them how to use a jump stop. Length of the floor, blocked away by Saul.
Early drag screen, get to the rim now.
Boston for 3. It's good. Brandon Boston has a...
Let's see if he was right. We will never know. Back to action. Little back screen to get Sarn loaded up in the lane.
Asked you for 3. It's good.
And the toughness, and you can't get it if you're not practicing 5-on-5. This week they've gone back to it. It bit him in the butt the first 2 games. He expects his team to be better today. To me, they're rushing everything that they're doing on the offensive end.
Well, how quick is that John in and out of the hands of Jose Alvarado? That 3 makes it 17-13. 8.5 to go in the first half.
Georgia Tech will double out of their zone. You've got to get the ball reversed. You got to get multiple side touches. You cannot.
Came in 0 for 19 from three-point land.
That 3 no good in Ravi. Clark came in 0 for 8. But the three-point shots that he's taken, he has shot it with like 7 out of 8 confidence. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do. Sorry, that's a good error. His outside shooting is something that Kentucky was hoping would be something they could count on, but he missed there. Now Georgia Tech misses, and it's Clark. Mintz into the paint. That's a wide open 3 for Askew. That one drops. A high arcing in the first half from Moses Wright.
He came in, Moses Wright, averaging 25 and 12. He's tracking a higher number than that. He's taking the ball anywhere he wants, anytime he wants. Normally we say that about a point guard. We're saying that about a cat that's 6'9 and 230. Good potential guy for Kentucky going forward. We might be seeing it right now in Terrence Clark growing up in this game. Offensively, he's in a groove. He's attacking. He's under control. Had a couple of turnovers.
Terrific talent.
Mintz did not play at all last year because of injuries, was the starter the 2 years prior to that. Follows up the in the Indianapolis area, or at least the Indiana area. They might need some more gyms outside of Indianapolis itself, but this arena right now could be where the Final Four is, right?
Absolutely.
And by Janae Broom.
He anticipates the ball really well around the rim and coming off the rim, does number 4 in blue.
Broom now with half a dozen on 3 of 4 shooting. Wide open out of the corner.
Out with a lead like he does and says, listen, we're going to win this game with you getting blown by or not. That will not work going forward. And Mintz comes in and Askew sits.
Yeah, the level of competition, and no offense against Morehead State. Nice play. Beautiful play. Harry and Eric Lindsay, the sports information director here at Kentucky, about all the steps they're taking to make sure that the players, first and foremost, are as healthy and as safe as possible.
Kentucky's as close to being in a bubble as you can be in college ball, considering where Wildcat Lodge is, how they walk across the parking lot.